What is up, guys? EagleEyes Jr. here, and today I'm going to be discussing the new update 5.0.0 that Tomatoes plans on releasing soon for Limited Simulator 2. Now, he told me that this is probably going to be, if not the biggest, one of their biggest updates ever on this game, because they're changing so much. They're not just doing little changes, they're doing a lot of big changes to the game finally, to hopefully get a bigger player base, because right now, this isn't the most amount of players that it usually has playing. I'm on really early in the morning right now, so 59 players. That's still not bad for probably its lowest player count. But anyways, I'm gonna pull up the picture I have for you guys. It's a lot to unpack here, but I'm just gonna kind of go one by one. So, backend code. This is probably something that most of you guys won't know or won't really care about. It mainly just helps the developers, but it says most of our backend will be completely redone and hope that the refactored, rewritten version will be more efficient and quicker, less bug prone, and allow us to more effectively make updates too. So what he means by this is that it's going to make it easier for them to make updates in the future once they finish rewriting the back end of their code, like where they code everything. And so yeah, basically just going to make future updates easier, which is awesome. Mysterious update: one core component of the game will be completely redone to improve gameplay. I have no idea what this mysterious update is. There is no leaks on this whatsoever. So we're just going to have to wait and see what this means whenever the update actually comes out. So this will be that one big surprise. We'll figure out which, hopefully is a really good thing that improves the gameplay, like it says here. And then we got the user interface. We will be redoing much of the user interface to be more dynamic and present information in a less confusing way. Things will now also present live updates such as item prices and such. So I'm not sure exactly what they mean by present information in a less confusing way. Maybe what they mean is whenever they put that message up on the screen every time you join a game, it's saying like a disclaimer: items will not save if you leave the game, blah blah blah. Maybe they're talking about changing that. And then things will now also present live updates such as item prices. So I'm guessing what that means is if an item gets projected and it rises to a certain price, maybe it'll like announce it on the top of the game or whatever. That'd be pretty cool. But to show you guys what I'm talking about here, I'm actually going to create a private server real quick for 75 Robux. Here you go, Tomatoes. So I can show you guys exactly what I'm talking about with some of these changes. Because unfortunately I don't have access to Tomatoes' private server anymore, so I'm going to have to make my own real quick. Alright, let's get in this private server real quick. I'll show you guys exactly what I'm talking about here. Yeah, so this is what I mean right here. Disclaimer: when a round ends or you leave the server, your limited items in the game cache will not save. This does not apply to ticks or ticks items. If you're able to rejoin the same server in under 10 minutes, you will get your cache limiteds back. This is pretty self-explanatory. I understand this very well, but I don't know if they mean if they're going to change this or not. I'm not completely sure. But that's my guess, is that they're going to change that disclaimer. But anyways, back to the picture here. Alright, so next is the tick store. Let's face it, no one likes the tick store. I actually disagree. I really like the tick store. I don't know what you guys think about the tick store, but I personally like it. But they said we're redoing it entirely. I guess it's to make most people happy that can't always, make it on the game every single day to buy the items. Gone with the 4 items a day system and with the every item is available for purchase system. So I'm guessing what this means is that, well, self-explanatory. There's going to be every single item available all the time that you're able to purchase with your ticks. So this is probably going to mean that they're going to up the price of a lot of the items so that it's more of a grind, since they're always there and you know what you're going to be working for. So I'm guessing that's what they mean by that. I personally don't know how I feel about that because, like, sure, it adds more of a grind aspect to the game, but at the same time, having the 4 items a day thing also made an incentive to players to log in the game every single day to check the new tick store. So it's like, I'm 50-50 on this. And it says, just like other games, you'll be able to buy every ticks item available whenever you want. So yeah, that's going to appeal to most of the players. But like I said, it's gonna stop people from trying to log in every single day. So it's like 50-50 on that. We will also be including a discount system in which 4 items will be selected daily to have reduced prices. I think that's a really good idea. That actually improves this quite a bit. So it's basically kind of going to be like the old tick store if people only want to buy the reduced price items. So actually, never mind. I think I do actually like this update. Game modes. Don't you hate it when you want to be able to play the best mode, rapid, but no servers are available for it? Don't you hate having to vote for the type of game mode every round? They're making this like an ad. Well, with this new update, you can choose which game mode to play with the hub. Servers will now be sorted by game mode, and those servers will continue to stay at that game mode. I love this change so much. So I'm sure you guys know, once you get into a server, it's probably going to be like, let's say it's halfway through, and you're waiting for it to finish, and then once it finishes, you want to be able to change the game mode that the server is on, but other players don't want to vote for the same game mode as you. So what that means is that there's going to be servers dedicated to each game mode, which I really like. I think that's going to appeal to the players quite a lot. I'll show you guys what I mean right here in just a sec. Alright, so at the start of every round, you can see the voting is right here, classic, fast, and rapid. Pretty much almost everyone chooses classic. I'm not sure the reasoning why, but most people like to choose classic, and you know, a lot of people don't always have the time to stay for a classic round. So if you want to go to a rapid mode, you won't have to worry about the voting thing. You can just choose as soon as you join the game. And if you're still confused about that, I can show you an example because there's a lot of games with this type of hub. Let's go to Murder Mystery 2. I'm sure a lot of you guys have played this game. So I'm actually kind of surprised. It just put me into the game instead of actually making me choose the mode first. But all I have to do is go down here to mode, and I can choose exactly what I want to play right here. That's basically what Limited Simulator 2 is going to have. So just you know, a little visual in case you guys didn't really get what I was saying. Now we go to minor changes. Various items such as headless, core blocks, legs, and other sub-package items will be removed, and instead will be wearable and purchasable in a different manner. So I'm guessing what that means is you can just purchase the whole package, and once you do that, you can equip certain items of the package. I'm guessing what that means, which is actually really smart in my opinion. I hope that doesn't mean like the stuff that I currently have, the core blocks, legs, and the headless, because I have both of those. Hope that doesn't mean they're like refunded from my inventory, because that would kind of stink if that's what they're talking about here. And I'm pretty sure they're going to be really pricey in the tick store, since you know they're always going to be available. Obviously, I mean, that would be the only thing that makes sense. But who knows? They might keep the prices the same for everything. I don't really know. Much more new items, auras and chat effects will hopefully be available. The new auras and chat effects will not require badges or quest completions, but can instead be bought from the new tick store. Well, I mean, if you guys don't know what auras are, they're like the, you know, the fire, the ghost effect, you know, the stuff that you can put on your character. Pretty cool. So they're just going to be adding more of that stuff in chat effects, which changes the color of your name. Notes, chat effects, and auras are pretty difficult to make, so it's likely that there will not be many. Okay, fair enough. And then features we hope to add: more fair gameplay. This system will hopefully make the game much more fair while playing with mobile players, auto clickers, and auto buyers. So I'm not exactly sure how they would make the gameplay better in terms of this right here, because I imagine it'd be pretty hard to stop people from auto buying. Like, if you auto click, I'm pretty sure you get kicked, don't you? I'm gonna have to test that real quick because I actually don't know. I'm gonna test that for the video right now. Then let me go back into my private server really fast. Alright, so I got my auto clicker down here. So the auto clicker is going. If I toggle the things down here, yeah, the auto clicker is going and it's not kicking me or anything. So hopefully they can make some kind of code to automatically kick players or even ban them if they use an auto clicker. That would definitely improve the quality of the gameplay for sure. So I'm sure that's what they mean by that. And that's all to unpack from this note here by Ark. And I do have one more thing from Tomatoes. Let me pull that up real quick. Alright, so Tomatoes sent me some pictures here. He said the catalog UI has been redone to be larger, much like how it is when the game launched. So this is how wide it's going to look. I don't know how wide it is now. Let me open up the thing. Yeah, see, it looks very small. Probably only 3 items can fit, maybe 4. And in this picture he showed me, looks like at least 5 can fit in there, which is really good. And then item page has also been redone to make it a lot more fluid to navigate. So instead of having the different buttons up here to switch between the tabs, you can just scroll down and everything is there for you. I'll show you what I mean by that right now too. You click on an item, the buttons are down here, my bad. This is how you navigate through it. Instead, it'll just be on one page and you can scroll up and down on it, which I think is honestly really cool. Will work on any size screen. I'll play this video for you guys real quick what he means by this. So look how many items you can fit. Looks like 5. And then once he opens this thing on the side and minimizes the screen, the items get smaller and then it shrinks. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video and gave you guys some insight on the new update 5.0.0. I do want to go ahead and show you guys really quickly what Tomatoes did say in the Block Central group. If I go to, let's see, Limited Simulator 2 announcements. He did just recently say 5.0.0 will very likely not be released this month. To compensate, we will have a smaller content update released towards the end of the month. Hopefully we can get it done by late April. This is an incredibly big update. There should be a video detailing the specifics of it soon, which will be this video right here, of course, that you guys just finished watching. If you guys want to join the Block Central Discord server and get all the latest updates from Tomatoes and be able to talk about Limited Simulator 2 in the discussion channel, I will link this Discord server down in the description below, as well as the Limited Simulator 2 game if you haven't played yet. But yeah, that's going to wrap up this video, guys. I hope you all enjoyed, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.